purpose of this exercise was to determine the best way to move ammunition, in this case GBU-38s, JDAMs, in the back of a V-22 Osprey for a forward arming and refueling point to support the Harriers. The tools and equipment and munitions we used on this were the BDU-45s in this case, which are just inert bomb bodies to simulate high explosive. We loaded and assembled the GBU-38 JDAMs simulating live ordnance. It's a GPS guided munition. In this case, they would be deployed off of a AV-8B Harrier. We wanted to exercise some of the capabilities of the V-22, that fly-in FARP, being able to land, offload ammunition, load it onto a Harrier, and get that bird turned around very quickly. That will give a commander in the future that tool in his toolbox. If that commander needs to get 4 bombs much further outside the range of a normal pop from home base, they can extend the range of the Harrier, both fuel and armament, by doing this fly-in FARP. Here at WTI, if it's going to be something that's done in the fleet, a lot of those tactics or techniques are developed here. So somebody has an idea and we figure out a way to do it, and that's going to give the commander some tools that he can use later. Some of the issues we had, we initially, when we looked at it on paper, we thought we would be able to load 4 bombs. So we configured 4 bombs on a pallet, standard shipping configuration. The dry run in our heads without any of these assets of V-22 or the bombs themselves. We thought we would be able to pull them out on a hernia bar on 1 pallet. It turns out that didn't work. The fuselage on the V-22 kind of gets in the way, so we ended up having to download everything, reconfigure it, move some of our ancillary equipment around. So what we ended up with, the final product, the one that ended up working, was 2 pallets of 2 bombs each, palletized per the standard shipping configuration, with all the ancillary equipment, the tail kits, fuses, the nose plugs, all that extra stuff was strapped to the top of the bomb pallets. That was the way it worked. And then we had our MHU, our Aussie aviation weapon support equipment, kind of loaded in on the aft end of the airplane. That left us enough seats, but the initial configuration did not work. The fuselage of the airplane was in the way where we couldn't unload them with the hernia bars. Marines who assemble the ammunition are not the same Marines who load it. So you would need additional personnel if the assembly is required. So you save a lot of seats on the V-22. You save a lot of room if you just roll them right out and they're already assembled. Assembled munitions off of the airplane on skids took about literally 3 minutes. 3-4 minutes, you can have those bombs off of the airplane ready to load immediately. To offload them, unpackage the ammunition, assemble everything. Just the assembly time takes about 21 minutes for 4 JDAMs. That doesn't count the unpackaging of the ammunition. So we're looking at probably about 40 to 45 minutes from the time the ramp goes down and you offload that packaged ammunition to the time they're ready to be loaded. Whereas if they're already assembled on skids, you're looking at about 3 or 4 minutes. They come off, they're already ready to load. You undo the straps, lift them up, and you're done.